Yeah, I hate to start the podcast on a bit of a bummer, but I did ingest some highly high. So they told me that it wasn't experimental, but like people be saying that shit. So like I ate it, and I've had some of the worst like bowel movements in my entire life. So much so that I've been shipped to a little island by myself because my gastral tract is just so bad that just no one can exist within a 30-mile radius of me. I didn't think it was actually gonna fucking do anything, bro. People always say shit like, "Oh, this could kill you," or like, "Oh, this is gonna make you sick." Like, that's fucking bullshit, bro. Come on, we know what's up.
No, yeah, that does sound terrible. So, anyway, back to my original question. Where were you the night that CEO was murdered? I mean, you just completely avoided the question. I mean,
I was shitting.
I need a pack of cigarettes. Am I right?
What pack you need, my guy?
Focus on my face. Focus. That's what I pay the money for. Focus on me. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna fucking. You know what? Watch this. This is gonna be crazy. Autofocus has been turned off. We're playing it fast and loose.
Holy fuck.
Welcome to the show, everyone.
We're playing it fast and loose is what they do not call my sex life, because it's the opposite. It's slow and steady.
Bro fist me, brother.
Bro fist.
Fuck? Why did it just focus? Oh, I turned off stabilization.
Nah, this guy doesn't know how to run a camera. What a fucker. What a fucker.
Ah!
What's up, guys? I'm doing my best Jake impression today. Here, just hanging out.
Oh, I thought you were just doing an awesome guy that gets hella bitches impression. I thought that was the costume you were dressing up as.
I'm doing an awesome guy that's my best friend impression.
Aw, that was so sweet. Thanks, man. You're my best friend. Give me a bro fist.
Oh, another bro fist. Oh, I love it. I love it.
It's wholesome. Where's the other guy? Where's he?
Who fucking gives a shit?
We haven't seen each other for fucking damn near 2 months.
It's been
and then
so...
bro is like, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna show up.
Guys, you do not understand that we accidentally did a No GEP November. That was like that. We did not.
We did.
We didn't. That was not intentional. I swear to God. But weeks in a row, shit came up for not one, not two. All three of us had shit going on.
It was as if it was
of the month.
It was the gods were like, let's just hit everyone with like individual weeks that they can't record. Like
literally,
you on one week, you on another, and you on another, and it's like, and then the ultimate joke, Jackson still can't fuck.
No, yeah, me and Jake were like, dude, we just gotta fucking like, I mean. We're one episode away from kicking him off anyway, so we've already given him, like, this is essentially like his, this is his warning, 3 strikes are out.
You could call this his performance review.
Yeah,
we'll probably be roasting the shit out of him for a majority of this episode.
You ever heard of the concept of like a 30-day improvement plan?
Yes, he is on that.
He is on that, essentially.
I feel like he's been on a fucking 3-year improvement plan for that many times. Someone, all right, any hardcore GEP podcasters out there, if you still exist, make a little pie chart of who has been on the most episodes. So like, you could chunk out what episode is this?
This is episode. Fuck, I don't know.
Whatever it says in the title. So make that number. Yeah, make that number, right? And then just do a little pie chart of who has been here for all of the episodes, and then
You've been here for the most. I would have to.
I've been here.
Right?
I think I've missed 2.
There's only a
3
handful of Jakeless episodes.
Yeah.
But
I don't be doing much, so I'm like, yeah, this podcast. This is really all I got.
Yeah, I mean, we try. We try to be here. Sometimes we fail, and sometimes we excel at what we're trying to do, and
like Microsoft.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, like. Dude, I get it,
brother.
All right, a third one.
Boom.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. Music starts now.
Okay, so what do you guys think about that CEO dying from Luigi Mansion?
Luigi's Haunted Mansion. Yo, low key, legend has it, I heard he died.
The CEO?
Random dog barking outside? Who the fuck? Wait, I'm supposed to be in an isolated island. What are animals?
What the fuck is that? Get out of here, dog. You're not supposed to be in this bitch.
Actually is dog. Okay.
Yeah, how do
All right, so that's
Jake,
a new character in the lore.
How does it feel knowing that just random noises from outside your building can now affect your recording? It's not like me and Jackson have been dealing with that
affect my recording, more like affect my quality of life. I'll be in a dead fucking sleep at 2 a.m. and hear and like, all right, well, guess I'm fucking.
Well, I hear. I know I don't have stereo, but I'm gonna try to do the best impression of it I can. But I'll have a truck there like.
Dude, that's crazy. If I close my eyes, I just imagined a vehicle passing as you did that. That was kind of sick.
Well, I'm glad that means I did an accurate impression. But yeah, that CEO fucking died. What do you guys?
Yeah, bro died.
Thoughts on that?
I mean, honestly, nah, not really any thoughts.
I just
bro died.
Just bro died.
Bro died. I
mean, you know, a lot of people have been like making this out to be like, oh, like this is crazy that like this is like a crazy awakening for like the American public or whatever, because they're like, this is like a fairly normal person who was radicalized to do something like this. You know, most of the time, you know, this doesn't necessarily happen all the time, and it's crazy that the public perception has been the way it is. And I agree with that. However, I was joking with a few friends, like, what if like they found his manifesto or something and they're expecting him to be like, oh my, this fucking Marxist is about to fucking, he's been plotting this for months. And what if like everyone was like ready for him to like say some shit like that, and he was just like, all I want to do is kill. I have no remorse for anything. It doesn't matter if it's a CEO or a baby. I'm just gonna murder. What do you think people would do?
I don't know, if I'm being completely honest with myself.
Have you ever met someone like that? There's just like, I just want to watch the world burn and I'm going to kill everyone. You ever meet
me personally? I haven't. Personally, no. Not personally.
I haven't yet. You know, I'm hoping for a day where I can meet someone like that. Just, you know, diversity in my life. So, I think, you know, I strive for that personally. But,
yeah, real.
Anyway, I have no opinions other than the one I just said about
the
CEO. Jake, where are you?
I'm in Guantanamo. What the hell? No, I moved. Oh my god. I'm a big boy.
This is the first time. This is legitimately, since I have met Jake, this is the first time he has moved. And in the
first time.
Now almost, I guess it's been 4 years now that I've known you.
Yeah, 2021. Shit. Yeah, going on 4 years.
Well,
met. Yeah, we met. That podcast was 2021. We met in 2020. Shit.
Yeah, it's been.
Shit, God motherfucking damn, it could be going on 5.
We've known each other for 4.5 years, and
Holy
you've never
shit.
moved.
No,
I've moved like 3 fucking times. I feel like.
I was gonna say, I'm trying to think. Did you know me in my college dorm era?
No.
Yeah, because holy shit, I didn't do YouTube until like, oh my god.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, Jake, would you like to tell the audience what you did to move?
The address is
my personal zip is.
So yeah, I've been looking to move out for a minute now. It's been on the docket, and I feel like, you know, man, it's time. It's time I do some shit. Some life happenings occurred, and I'm like, damn, bro, I gotta be a fucking adult, bro. So went looking, and I'm like, sheesh, I think I found a spot. And then, believe it or not, where do we find ourselves now? In Catching Big Fish Studios. We gotta play the fucking. Remember the Cumtown guitar sound effect that I used to?
I remember when we stole that bit.
Yeah, dude, I remember when I stole all my bits from Cumtown. Yeah, shout out to that. That should have played right there. Ow, fuck, I hurt my leg. But yeah, dude, I got a space now.
No, it looks cool. Is this your first I mean, obviously, I know that near the later half of the podcast you were recording in the basement of your parents' place, but you kind of had like set up like a little corner for yourself.
Yeah, my little corner.
Now you have, this is an official office, right? This is an
office. This is technically an office space. The doors in this place are a little goofy. They're not like doors, they're like sliding doors.
Ooh.
I have the camera set up. Yeah, it's not great. It's not ideal, but I mean, you make do. I'll turn the camera slightly. I hope I don't fuck this up, because you see me. Yeah, I'll show what you can see here. I'll do like a little inside tour here, right?
everything that's not on camera right now, the rest of the house is like dilapidating. It's like, is that
it's
a
like
word?
It's like Chernobyl type shit.
Yeah, it's like it's like the TV show Chernobyl where the entire soundtrack is just it going like that. You're about to find the elephant's foot.
Yeah, dude. It's the little crackling, and I'm like, oh my god, it's the thing. And then I'm just
Jake just fucking dies.
I'm like that CEO. So then you got the fucking you have the iconic record shelf. This is not new. If you saw my studio tour. If you have seen my studio tour, this is no different. It's just some records, some additional records have been purchased. You got the Geratron 5000. That's the thing that I record my my CRT TV bits, right?
Cool.
You can't really see from this angle unless I really pick up the camera, but there's another room in here, which is where the set is. My
actual
iconic
like
set.
recording.
Yeah, like with the background and all, the iconic recording, which now that I'm looking at it, there are lights that are hooked up. I probably should move them in here because this light fucking sucks. This is like
Jake,
low-key awful.
like I said, your lighting situation will come as it comes.
It'll what?
You know what I said.
Low-key yellow
I
with
still haven't figured it out, but it's whatever.
You get the iconic B tripod, and then again, most of this is the same. You have the stand from my my old place. I have the flashing lights.
Very nice,
I got
very nice.
There is a little vinyl light up thing in the back, but you can't really see. I framed one of my Catching Big Fish shirts.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. I mean, I thought that was a shirt. I just didn't. I wasn't sure if it was.
Yeah.
So.
I was gonna hang it, but everything's kind of accounted for. I'm not really sure where I could put it in this spot, and then we'll move the camera ever so slightly. So this is vinyl land, right? So this is my vinyl record player with the speakers in it, like with a headphone hookup, my record itself, and of course, my Preparing Myself to Deal with the Miracle vinyl out now everywhere on all streaming services. Go listen to it and. Check this shit out. Well, no, I actually can't. Damn it, it's plugged in. Fuck. It's on wheels. So there's one plug, you unplug it, and then you could wheel it throughout my place. And like if I want to sit on the couch and put my headphones in and listen to it, I can't. So it doesn't just have to be in the office.
Yeah, that's actually sick.
It's a microwave stand that I got at Goodwill for $13. So
what a snag.
Yeah, low-key a snag. And then you got my shitty little lamp that I got from Target for, I believe it was $15.99. So shout out to Target. That was a
real.
Low-key gets bright as fuck.
It looks like a holy light over there.
It does. And the last turn I'm gonna do is the little shelf of goodies.
The thingamajig shelf.
Yeah, the thingamajig shelf. And I'm trying to. This tripod is.
Oh shit! That's my cassette.
Yeah, dude, I fucking made it. So that shit's going up there, bro.
Let's go.
Hang on. Fucking fuck. All right, you know what? Pick this
up. Fucking fuck, bro.
Fucking fuck. All right, so just some like fucking mic shit.
Yeah.
You got. Perhaps I should talk into the microphone. I got my camera collection down here, little King Crimson.
I love the camera collection.
My green ski mask. This is the record that is currently playing on the player.
Nice.
It's currently Since I Left You by the Avalanches. My little green gnome that I'm a huge fan of. A little sketch guy that I've had for a little bit. 2 cassette tapes. Luke had a keen eye. It was his and the Barber Beats cassette. So shout out to that. These two, low-key, just thought they were a little goofy. Angler on Audio. It's a 2-hour-long cassette tape of, quote, tips and tricks about catching fish. And I'm like, kind of hard as fuck. My employer gifted me that. Shout out to employer. And that, I don't know if you could see, it says gun oil. And I'm like, that's kind of.
Do you own a gun?
Actually. Not at all. Not at all. But gun oil, bro? Come on, bro.
Fuck guns. I want the oil.
I just want the oil for it, bro. And then the higher you get, that's a camera that's actually in use. That's my SLR that I use.
Cool.
Of course, my copy of Preparing Myself to Deal with Miracle. It's on all streaming services now. Go stream it. The mic cover that I use in New York that I'm probably going to use again at some point. No spoilers. And my first camera right there. And that is my setup.
Yo. If that's not dope, I don't know what is.
I'm low key. I'm showing this. We're gonna show how the sausage is truly made because I'm proud of this job.
Holy shit! Oh, it's like a wall mount. That's
I
cool.
built this bitch, bro. I built it. Look at that.
Yeah!
That shit is strong. That shit ain't going nowhere, bro.
Dude,
I probably shouldn't have screamed. It's so late.
Do you live? I mean, do you live like on your own or?
Yes, I live on my own, but neighbors would not appreciate me.
Hey, it's okay. They have to understand you have a podcast to record.
No, guys, it's okay. I have a podcast.
I like that your setup for the podcast is so much more bare bones. I think that's so funny. Like you just got a little like side mount.
Because originally this was gonna be like just where I ate food, because
the YouTube and eat section of the house.
Because I didn't show it, but there's the door to exit is right here, and it's right next to my television. So I'm like, oh, I could totally iPad baby when I eat food. It's the hardest shit ever. But yeah, dude, I've been living on my own for a little bit. I've never lived by myself before, and not gonna lie, was a little nervous, just from the nature of the beast. But I'm doing okay, man.
Jake, that's good, man. Do you have like?
It's low key nice.
I have to ask because I've moved like. All right, I have to think. So I don't. Hold on. Yeah, so I live with my
Well, if we're counting all the places that my parents moved, I have moved a fuck ton, but I've never moved anywhere by myself.
In terms of moving by myself, I have moved 1, 2, 3. Wait. Yeah, 4 times I've moved by myself. This is the 4th apartment.
Is this hard or is this stupid? I can't tell.
I think you can do whatever the fuck you want. I think it goes crazy.
We'll test it. We'll keep a normal one with this, and then we'll experiment. We got time.
No, I mean, so I moved to my boarding school, and then I moved into my college dorm by myself, and then I moved in an actual apartment, and then I moved into this apartment. If you don't count school housing,
I count school.
Okay, then 4 times I've been living on my own. But like getting your own place is so much different. So I have to ask though, because I've moved so much, and this is all I ask, bro. What are the amenities? Do you got fucking laundry in that hoe?
No, no, I do not. No laundry. Unfortunate. That kind of sucks. No lights either. As you can tell, everything is illuminated by lamps. So. Shout out to that. Except for the studio where I record. That has a light. Inexplicably, for some reason. That has a light.
Well, I'm glad that you prioritized that section of the house. So.
Yeah, man. Bro fist. Booyah.
Yeah.
No light in my bedroom. That is a lamp. All the doors are like... Not all the doors. Most of the doors are like on a roller, so you roll the doors closed. Not a huge fan of that.
Sliding door. My dad has sliding doors at his place, and that shit sucks, bro.
I'm not huge on it, but it's just this and my bedroom, which is kind of, but it's what it is.
Where's your kitchen?
Kitchen is, so if we set this up right, I'm in the office. Walk out here. I'm in the when we're done filming, I'll like take my phone and I'll show you, just because I can't unplug my shit.
Yeah.
But walk into the living room, walk into the kitchen. My bedroom is in the kitchen. I know that sounds weird. That's kind of how my setup was at my parents' house. Now I'm thinking about
it.
That's
not too bad. That's not too bad though. Like when I walk out here, I'm literally in the kitchen, and then if I keep walking straight, I'm in the living room. So
yeah.
But also my place is, I don't know how big your place is. My place is pretty small for a 3-person apartment.
Shoebox, quite literally shoebox. I am here by myself, and I don't think it's enough room. Straight up, I don't think it's enough room. It's,
the thing
it's small.
That's the thing, is that you always want more room. The nice thing is when you living in an apartment that is small, and I think we could both relate to this, when you move out to a bigger place, it just makes it all the better. You actually have room to put shit up and just have random shit hanging around.
That's why. I mean, I essentially have 2 offices now. I have this office where I do like most of my work. Like there's a lot of my editing gets done and like other shit like that, like freelance too. I looked, whoa, that was actually insane. I glanced up as if the camera's there because that's where the camera normally is when I record. Whoa, I Pavlov dogged that. That's crazy. You're there now. Holy shit. All right, that's gonna take some getting used to. But in here, I essentially have 2 offices because there's another one in here, but it's connected. It's all one. So this is technically Like, if I get rid of this kind of wall gimmick, like this kind of doorway situation, this would just be one big room. But I kind of like the separation. It's kind of nice with it.
Fuck yes.
And I'm excited to like record like around the space because I have the setup, but I also want to like set up the camera and maybe like sit down next to my record player, maybe sit here. I have so many options. I have so much creative juices flowing through me. I just need some fucking time to do it, man.
I think that's the nice thing that I've never really been able to experience in any of my places that I've lived is that I feel very secluded in the places I could film. And obviously, I haven't made anything at all. But
all the videos he's been making.
All the
he has them all. He just can't film them. he can't do it.
Yeah, I have like
everyone's gonna bully him in his house.
I have 30 scripts ready to film. No,
same bro.
But no, it's just one of those things where when you live on your own, you just have a lot more freedom to work within the space that you have. I feel like whenever I lived, especially at my boarding school, whenever I lived with Ash, I would constantly I had to be like, yo man, I'm about to record a video, is that okay?
Hey dude, I'm gonna
and he'd be like, yeah, and I'd be like, oh, could you like be quiet for like 30 minutes? And he'll be like, yeah, I'll just watch like fucking Criminal Minds or something. I'm like, okay.
See, you have more balls than I, because I couldn't even do that when I was dorming. I could not even do that. I just had to be like, well, guess I'm gonna go to fucking I'm gonna go to the college's fucking audio booth and like just kind of hide there so I could film something. Like I had a microphone and everything, but I'm like, I want to hide in the college's area because.
There was one time I recorded audio for, dude, it was so boof actually. There was one time I recorded There was one time I recorded the voiceover for a video entirely in an empty dorm room that my RA had left unlocked. And so yeah, I fucking did that shit, I guess.
Well, you're a fucking legend. You're stronger than I because I just need to hide when I record. Like, that's another thing that's kind of nice about this. All the recordings I've done one thing in here, and it was I've been listening to shit. I did the first thing in here, and I filmed that yesterday. But like, I'm actually mad hype about it, so I could just be like, oh damn, I don't have to worry about if anyone's home or like tell anyone to just like, yo, don't come downstairs. I could just be like, I'm just gonna fucking do it, bro. I'm just gonna start filming, but I need some time first. That's the very important variable that we're missing. I'm very, very busy these days, so I'm hoping since the move is kind of like chilled, I've got like most of my shit. There's like a few things that's like not necessities. That's like, you know, I'll get that shit when I get that shit, you know. But for the most part, I'm set up. And it's kind of nice.
That is pretty nice, man. I'm happy for you.
There's a part of me that wishes I had a roommate, just but not like a fucking rando off of like fucking Craigslist or some shit.
Yeah.
I wish I had like one of my buddies that's like, oh dog, we're living it up, but it's just me soloing.
Hey,
and there have been a few days where I'm like, I realize I leave work and then I get to work and I'm like, wow, I haven't spoken since I was here. That's crazy. I haven't heard myself speak. Because
no, dude.
Who the fuck do I have to talk to, bro?
There's some days where I wake up here and I'm like, I have the apartment to myself, and I'm just like, I just wander around and I just
hello.
But it's funny. But it's funny. I feel like
you're like a Roomba on NPC.
It's weird too because the way my apartment is set up is it's like a big old house, and each story of the building is an apartment, right? But no one and I live on the top floor, the third floor, and no one lives on the first or second floor. So when I'm here alone,
you're like alone.
Yeah, so I like blast the music. I'm very loud.
That's kind of sweet though, because it's like you have like you don't have any neighbors, so it's like you just be loud, bro.
Yeah, I just normally play music really loud, and then I'm a singer, so I sing quite loudly as well. There's actually been times where I think my roommate is here. And then I'm like, fuck, because I think I'm like just sang for like the last hour, and I'm like, la 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 la.
Damn,
like
you Discord boofed you out. That was kind of funny, but nah, that's real. That's another thing I gotta get used to. I'm not used to playing music out loud. That's why my record player is slowly getting me acquainted with it. Getting my.
You have speakers, right?
Yeah, I got speakers. They're underneath, like in that little cubby area.
Cool.
It's kind of sick. It's all on one contained little unit, so I could just it's plugged in the wall right now, so I just unplug it and then I just wheel it anywhere. So if I really want to, I could listen to my records in the living room with my headphones if I really wanted to. Kind of epic. Yeah, I'm pleased. And that was dog, $13 from fucking Goodwill, which by the way, you would have thought I fucking like, you know, I spit on the person that when I purchased this, I was like, "Oh, hey, I just picked up something. They told me to come to collections and grab it." They're like, "What'd you get?" I'm like, "Okay." I was like, "Oh, I don't remember. I think they said something about like a microwave stand." They're like, "So you don't know?" I'm like, "All right, ma'am, you work at Goodwill, right? Let's bring it down a little bit. Like, why are we upset right now?" And I was just like,
isn't Goodwill's whole thing to like help people in need?
You would think, wouldn't you? She should. I don't know why she was so short with me, but I was just like, she's like, "Someone will be with you to help you." I'm like, I thought that's what you're doing. So shout out to her, and shout out to the guy who was like, "Yo, what'd you get?" I'm like, I think it was like a microwave thing. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about." Okay, immediately sweet. And then I go get it. He's like, "Could you give me like 20 minutes? Someone just bought like a couch and I need to move that." And I'm like, what's happening?
It's so small.
Why couldn't
you just carry it out?
I looked at it. I'm like, I just kind of looked around. I'm like, I'm just gonna roll it out. And I did. So like, I don't know if I like did something wrong. I just like, I already paid for it. Yeah. So I just took it. So I was like, all right. So
what if you get like a knock on your door when they're like, we need to get that shit back.
We need your $13.99 back, sir. And then I'll grab it in quarters, I'll throw it at him and be like, "There you go."
No.
So I would have just paid for it twice then.
Goodwill is so, I mean, I say this and I've never done it, but Goodwill is fucking awesome when it comes to getting furniture.
Oh, dude.
Like,
all right.
There's so much furniture good shit they have and it's so cheap.
The only furniture that I will not get from Goodwill is like a couch, because you can clean a couch the outer, but like you can't see the demons
like
that are laying eggs, like the shit that's laying underneath, bro.
Jake, how do you do this? This shit is hot as fuck.
Is it? Shit, man, I'm used to it, bro.
Dude,
it's because I'm in Pennsylvania, bro, and it's always cold here, so I'm just like...
It snowed today here, so I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, well, you're not special, bro. You're not, dude. I hate to break the news to you this way, but fucking... Yeah, shout out to the Goodwill. I'm trying to think what else I got from Goodwill. I got something else from Goodwill.
I got these little two paintings. I think I may have shown you, but it's these little drawings or paintings. I don't really know what they are, but it's of a chef holding plates and a guy holding wine. I have them.
Dude,
in my
I got
kitchen.
some banger artwork in my kitchen when we're done potting. Whoa, when we're done recording. I just did like a Joe Budden there for a second. When we are done recording, I'll show you, because I'm actually pretty pleased with it.
Dope. I finally after 3 months hung up my King Gizzard poster that was just laying.
Yeah. Oh my God! I remember you unrolling that after the show. It's been so long.
It was laying on the ground of my bedroom for like months, Jesus. And I kept being like, I'm gonna get. As soon as there's a deal on frames, I'm getting a frame. And
that's real.
I did wait, and it was a buy one, get 2 frames free.
Ooh.
It was so nice. It was so nice.
Oh, the other 2? Yeah, what are you going to do with the other 2?
They're in my corner right now. I'm trying to find a cool poster for...
You got to go to more concerts, baby.
I know. I want to get a concert poster, or I thought about getting like a movie poster. But the thing is, when you look online... For like movie posters, they're all like the most like fucking like pretentious.
It's
it's all like some fucking dude on Etsy who's like, I made this ultra minimal fucking. It's like Interstellar, but instead of it actually being a cool poster, it's just the word Interstellar. It's
fucking hot dog shit.
Yeah, it's just bad. So
I love using the expression "the worst shit you've ever seen in your life." Shout out to Jackson. That's been infesting my vocabulary.
The worst shit you've ever seen in your life.
So like, if anyone's like, "Oh, it's like that thing's real bad," it's like, yeah, the worst shit you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
Yep. What was I gonna say? Oh, concert. going with the busiest man on the planet, I went to a concert a few 2 weeks ago. I went to go see friend of the show, now unironic friend of the show, Courting, the UK pop punk band. Luke, are you familiar?
Oh, I'm familiar with Courting. Do I listen to
What's
them
your favorite
as often
song?
as I would like to? Definitely not.
I can't tell if you're doing a bit or not. Do you know who they are?
I know who Courting is. I actually do. I just
right.
don't really listen to them that much.
That's fair. That's
I have
fair.
one Courting song liked. It is Loaded off of Guitar Music.
Good pick. It's a great track. Very good song. But I went to go see Courting in Elsewhere.
Oh,
in
new
Brooklyn.
last name. I put this in my radio station's playbox.
Boom! Well, you got a new one coming because they got a record on the way. Fucking pause at you, bro.
Oh.
Kind of fucking rips. But, all right. So I had this plan for a little bit, and I was like, man, Jake, you're the busiest man in the planet right now. Can you swing it? And, like, for Courting, I might have to. And even when I was on the fence, right, miraculously, the day that I'm going to the show, this is a Wednesday, might I add, a Wednesday show, they're like, yeah, new song and album coming out, track just dropped. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, for the New York show, they dropped the track, and I'm like, damn, I gotta go. And also, I bit the bullet. I did not drive. I traversed the New York City subway at fucking like 12 o'clock at night on a Wednesday.
How did you feel?
I felt good, honestly. I have a fun story about that.
It's 'cause you're white!
Yes, actually.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Well, actually, I have a fun story about that, which we
Your
can get
privilege
to.
is showing.
My privilege is showing. Fun story, but so all right. Also, the following story is in Minecraft. So if you're my employer that I took sick day off to go see this was actually in Minecraft. I did not do this. This was a joke. I did not actually do this. So I took the day off, and then I went to New York, and I was like, oh, this is sick. I went to Elsewhere. It's a place in Brooklyn, and I got there late, and I was like, oh shit, damn, like the line, like doors are gonna open, like. Shit, man, I'm not gonna get a good spot.
Shit.
Luke, you want to guess how many people were in line 3 minutes before doors open?
How many?
5.
There were 5 people.
4 if you don't include myself.
You were, dude. I've been to concerts like that before. There was one time I went to go see fucking Shame in Nashville, and I was like, holy fuck, I gotta get there so early, dude. There was not one person in the line. I was the first person
I feel
there.
Like
as
Shame
soon
is
as
big with it.
No, dude, it was so chill. I went to see Shame, and as soon as I was about to walk into the door, I saw the band Shame outside of the front door of the venue smoking cigarettes.
That's sick. I was chilling in line, and then the Courting guys walked outside, and they were like, I did it again! Holy shit! I thought the camera was there. Whoa! You look like Sketch right now. That's who you look like. Sorry, you look like Sketch right now. That was bugging me. But they just walked by. I'm not gay. I don't know any good.
What does he say?
Saying I don't know. He doesn't have any like lines. Oh, what's up, brother? One beer tonight, brother.
That's good.
That's what he says.
Hello, sir. That will be. Can I order 1 million beers?
1 million with a single lime. Thank you very much. But Courting walked out when we were in line, and they just walked by, and I was like, hey. What's up? But doors opened. Elsewhere is really cool, actually. I like that venue quite a bit. I'd like to return because the way they do it is like zones. So like it's a big ass like industrial park in the middle of Brooklyn. I think it's Williamsburg. And it's like big ass like different buildings, but it's depending on the crowd, right? So like if you get like a fucking big ass person, like you'd get in like zone whatever the fuck, and you get a little smaller crowd, it's in zone this. But if you get like a niche like kind of intimate crowd, you get zone 1. That's where I was. So it was like a real intimate with it show, and I was like, oh, this is fucking epic.
It's cool.
And then I walk in, dog. I am in front and center, bro. I am in. You cannot get more front and center.
Was there an opener?
There was an opener, as a matter of fact, which I was there for. I haven't since in Minecraft. I got out of work. I haven't been able to do that, so I've missed the openers. But I wanted to make sure to see the opener this time, and I got a hat from them. They're called Daria Bay. They're pretty cool. They do like soft rock, and it was kind of chill with it.
I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, they're sick. I got a hat. I talked to the lead singer. He was kind of chill. Very tall guy. Very tall. But I was mad front and center. They did the opening, and then I got a beer. I had my first. I don't know if it was my first. It might have been my first Corona. I had a Corona, and I'm just like chilling there, and I'm like, huh, I get it. I kind of get it.
You get beer? Do you get beer now?
I get the Corona.
Dude, I'm gonna be real.
Corona's yucky.
Dude, I do not fuck with beer at all. It tastes so terrible.
I used to be like that. However, something about it just clicked with me, and I'm like,
as soon as you turn into like a middle-aged 20-year-old,
yo, this is epic. I've made it a habit of myself for every place that I've lived. This is a habit, and I've done it twice. Every place that I live, my favorite beer, I drain it and I put an empty can in the shower. So every single house, it's been twice. So there's an empty beer can in my or beer bottle in my shower right now, and that's just a fun tradition.
Shower beer.
It is currently, literally, it is a Coors Banquet. If anyone's curious, what my beer of choice is these days.
Those are fine. Those are fine.
The little grenades, they're so good, bro. Actually good. I remember when I first time tried them, I was a shit face. I'm looking at people, I'm like, yo, am I shit face or does this actually taste good? And everyone's like, no, it's good. I'm like, shit, you're right. Besides the point.
That's like people who smoke weed for the first time. They're like, dude, is it just beer? Is this weed actually fucking awesome? And then everyone's like, no, dude. Weed is awesome.
No, dude. The bugs are under your skin. You better itch them out. That's what I would do if I was with you the first time.
Oh, you didn't know? You're not real.
Oh, you didn't know? Little wrestling for you. But I got a Corona. Got a Corona and lime, injury reserve reference. I didn't know what to do with the lime, so I squeezed it in my drink, and I chewed on the lime. I was just like, nom, nom, nom. I just like chewed on it for like, I don't know why. I was literally that. But... Yeah, kind of. I was a little bit of a freak because I was there by myself, just like chewing on a lime. And then the one girl standing next to me, she was like, "Were you at the Boston show?" I was like, "No, this is my first time." She's like, "You look like the guy that I punched at the Boston show." I'm like, "Cool." What do I say?
What a meet cute that was. I mean,
yeah, what the fuck? I was like, "No, that wasn't me. Why do I look like him?" And she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I get that a lot." I don't know. I just thought it was funny. But then courting came out. It was fun. It was a silly time. Dude, in all of the concert videos, I am fucking front and center, bro. like there is one video where it's like the band and then just me standing there. It's like literally the two shots.
So awesome.
It was sick. They came out and they're like, all right, guys, we don't have much time, so this is our Eras tour, Fast Speed. And they were just like going through songs. There was like, all right, from this EP, and they just like play that shit. I was like, all right, what's next? All right, guitar music, and they just play the fucking sets. And they opened with the new song, and then they're super sweaty and shit, and they're like, if the song's so nice, gotta sing it twice. They play that shit again, bro.
Yeah.
I love Pause at You. I think it's a really fun fucking track. Very minimal auto tune in the chorus. It's actually sick. The vocal melody is actually incredible. You see me with a glass eye. Not gonna sing. See me with the lights down. See you around. It's a good track. And then the show was over, and they were like, "All right, we're gonna go to the merch booth." And I don't know if you're familiar with like the set list shit. Have you ever gotten a set list before?
I've tried. No, I've never been successful.
If there was ever a time for me to get a set list, it would be today. However, when they got done, the band was like setting the shit, and they wrote it on like dinner plates, like little paper plates. I'm like, that's funny. I like that. And then the one girl that was standing next, I was between. There's the girl who said that she looked like a guy that she punched. That I looked like a guy she punched. And then another girl to the right of me who was in it. She was fucking singing. She was a big courting fan. And then the one that said the punched girl, she was like, "Can I have it?" And then the one girl was like, "Oh, I want it too." And then the I think it was the drummer. He just kind of looked at him. He's like, "I did it again." Sorry. All right. He took it and he just went like, and it like kind of threw it at him. And as if it was a feature film, they grabbed it. No joke, the exact same time. Like they both got it and were holding on to it. And bro, they were ready to fist fight. They're like, "I'm a bigger fan. I actually deserve this. I have a whole collection of them. I've been waiting." She's like, "Well, I've been following them on tour, and I deserve it." And I was like, "Yo, can I take a picture of it?" And there was a section of time where they let go of it to let me take a picture. And I'm like, I should run. I should really run. It would be so fucking funny just to see them but I didn't. I just
You're
when I
nice,
say they
you're a
let,
nice person.
I'm a nice guy. They let go of it for a second. Her hand is probably in the picture when I took it. I took it on film because she literally let go for a second, then grabbed it again. She's like, no one's running away with this. And I don't even know how it ended because I left. I was like, shit, I want to go to the merch and talk to the lead singer. And I did. And he was a nice guy. I got a shirt for their tour. And
he was like, you're Bucket of Jake, right?
He's like, oh my God, you're the famous YouTube guy. Oh, why did you pay? You should have just told us you were coming. I'll buy it for free.
We always said that if you ever came to one of our shows, we'd let you in for free.
I mean, shit, you're joking, but damn, Courting, I would love to show up to your shows. That'd be sick. Yeah, I'd love to be on the guest list, but yeah, it was pretty sick with it, and all the footage from that show is just me front and center. So
it's awesome.
Shout out to that.
Was there a mosh?
There was no mosh. I was so disappointed because the girl who told me that the guy that I looked like Punch or whatever, she's like, oh, the mosh is gonna be insane. I'm like, I'm so fucking hyped. No one was moshing.
Damn.
Brooklyn, what are we doing?
Yeah, I was gonna say New York. That's kind of surprising.
That's like fucking where underground hardcore was birthed, bro. And no one wanted to jump around when Loaded came on. Are you guys out of your fucking minds?
That's crazy. I've seen crazier mosh pits in fucking Lexington, Kentucky than you probably saw.
I've seen crazier mosh pits to fucking East by Earl Sweatshirt than the entirety of Courting's live show. This is a great song. Unironically, good song, bro.
No, I fuck with East. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I fuck with East too. I've listened to it unironically. So yeah, that was my concert going experience. That was a few weeks ago, but it was a great show. It was probably. I still think JPEG Mafia's peak live performance for me because it wasn't even about the music. It was just like, man, I gotta punch some people right now. Yeah. But this was just like a solid show. Opener was good. I think the opener went a little too long. I think that's why they were kind of scrambling at the end. They're like, curfew's at 11. Let's fucking hurry this shit up. Ooh, the story I want to tell you about leaving, right? So this is where it was funny you were mentioning this. So I'm on the subway trying to get back, right? And my tactic for when I go to New York is I park in a parking complex in Hoboken, and then I take the Path, which is like the main train that goes into the city, right? So that's how I usually do my New York trips. I park there, go in, and then I go back. But elsewhere, when I was coming out of Brooklyn and back into Manhattan, it took me into like a weird way that I'm not used to. I usually take the Path that's next to Washington Square Park, but it dropped me off like a couple stations early, right? So I'm walking to find the Path, and it's like 11:30 at night. I'm like, where the fuck is the entrance? Like, there's just no entrance to it. I'm like, what is going on? I'm looking, and I just cannot fucking find it. And then I see a girl and a construction worker. This will be important later in the story. And the girl walks off in a huff, and I'm like, a city worker. Surely he'll help me. I'm like, excuse me, sir. Hey, brother, I need to know how to go home. Where is the nearest Path entrance? And he's like, yeah, follow her. I was like, the girl you're just talking to is like, yeah, she's going the same place you are. I was like, all right, shit. So I just follow this girl down this stairway. And then, yeah, right? But no, get this. She's downstairs, and the subway area is closed. And there's a bunch of construction workers bullying her. They're like, oh, what, you think this place was fucking open? Oh, what, does it look like we're open? They're standing on the tracks like, does it look like we're fucking open? And I'm like, what is happening, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, what's happening? And I walk down, and they see me, and I'm like, I'm guessing we're asking the same question, right? And they're like, yeah, you follow her. And then she's like, what's your name? And I'm like, Jake. She's like, all right, make up a fake name, Luke.
Jessica.
And he's like, I'm Jessica. Let's find the fucking Path. And then we're in it together. We're like, all right, we got to find the fucking Path, bro. We walked the streets of New York, unironically, for like maybe an hour. It is 12:30, and she's like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little drunk, and I need to get home. I am so tired. There was no room in the Uber, and my friends left me.
That's so sad.
It was so fucking sad. I'm like, dude, that fucking sucks dick. Is that really what happened? She's like, yeah, dude, I got. It was, and we're just like running. Yeah, and we just end up talking. We're like, oh, so what do you do? And we're just like, she's like, oh, I work here, blah blah blah. It's like, oh, I work here, blah blah blah. It was just like it was just like a fun interaction. We were just like running around trying to find the Path.
Sounds like a good time.
Apparently, it did not exist. Honest to God, did not exist. So we just went to the fucking. We walked like 12 blocks to the Washington Square Park one, and we took that. And we looked at the time, and when we got, because we're both going to Hoboken, she's like, look at the train, and I look at the little screen. It's like last call on the path, and I was like, holy shit, this is literally perfect. If I was like 10 minutes later, cooked, I would have been so cooked. But story ended up good. She got home. Like we both went to Hoboken. I went to the parking spot. She continued to her apartment, and it was good. I was really scared that I was gonna get trapped in fucking New York for on a work night. Nonetheless, on a work night. I made a friend.
You and a random stranger bonded.
Yeah, we low-key did bond a little bit. It was fun. We were just like running around and like trying to figure out how the fuck she's asking me, she's like, oh, so like where in New Jersey do you live? I'm like, nah, I live in Pennsylvania. She's like, what the fuck are you doing right now? It's like, it's 12:30. And I'm like, yeah, I wanted to go see a show. Also, sweaty as fuck as well. I'm holding a hat clipped on my belt from Daria Bay. I'm holding the courting shirt. I have a fucking Taco Bell Cordita Crunch in my hand. I look like I'm insane, and I'm just running around like hunched and just
POV, just carrying shit,
dude. And the most New York thing I've ever seen in my life occurred then, because when I went into that Taco Bell, mind you, it is like 11:45. Dude, I should have taken a picture. A man sitting in the Taco Bell, full easel and paint set, painting inside of the Taco Bell. Swear to God. Like those big ass art. I don't know. He was like in a corner, so it leads me to believe, is he just painting the people in Taco Bell? Like, is he like doing an artistic rendering?
There's a chance that he painted you that day, Jake, and you never saw.
Dude, all right. If anyone is out there in the New York art market, please keep an eye out for like very beautiful like oil painting of Taco Bell. I might be in that shit, dude. Legitimately, just might be in that shit.
Beautiful, like gorgeous.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you know, like those paintings that are like, oh, it's like the most elegant shit you've ever seen in your life, but it's like inside a Taco Bell. Like, that would actually be kind of hard. Verbal trademark if he didn't do that, because I'm gonna do that now. As actually verbal trademark.
You should like go into like, you should make a whole like series of paintings or like photographs or like just a piece of anything, and it's just like day in the life Taco Bell, and it's just like and it's just a bunch of photos, a gorgeous
painting,
and it's just beautiful.
Yeah, I wish I could paint, because it would be beautiful, like awesome brush strokes and just like all the saturated color. That's a good fucking idea. You could make like
a documentary about that Taco Bell, about that guy.
Not a fucking bad idea.
Just like a beautiful documentary about this guy who just loves painting random
inside Taco Bell.
Sometimes not New Yorkers in New York visiting a Taco Bell.
I like to think that I blended in enough to make it into his New York Taco Bell paintings. I like to think I made it. Shout out to that.
He's like, holy shit, this guy with a hat and hoodie on. Gotta draw this
I wasn't even wearing the hat. I had the hat clipped on my belt, bro. That's how it be.
Well, there you go.
That was my concert experience. That was my fun
Sounds
New York
like a
trip.
low-key vibe.
It was a low-key vibe. I definitely... I was thinking about it, because I was thinking about doing a video where it's like ranking the concerts I've been to. I feel like that could be a fun idea.
Sorry, you continue what you're saying.
All I was going to say is I was... at some point in 2020... like mid 2023, it just clicked with me. I'm like, oh wait, I'm an adult with free will. I could just go to concerts. Like, I could just go. Like, why the fuck do I need to like, oh, I need to plan it out ever so meticulous. I could just go. Like, oh shit, fucking Courting's playing live. Shit, better go there.
Yeah,
like,
that must be fucking nice, bro. I feel like I have to schedule every single thing in my entire life.
Dude, I feel like you need to just do a spontaneous concert. Like, look for something and be like, yo, let's do it.
Fuck it, May.
Speaking of, I'm so sorry. Again, busiest man on the planet. We do have to. I did not see Geese, Death Dynamic Shroud, and Lip Critic. I wasn't able to make it to the show.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's.
What's your problem?
Quite a bit, as a matter of fact. A lot. So that was pretty unfortunate, actually. It did make me feel a little sad with it, but I hope to see them. Lip Critic is doing a show in I think they're doing a show in Brooklyn in like February, so I will make it up. I will go see Lip Critic.
You said in February?
That makes February.
I'll make time.
Let's go. Actually, let's fucking go, dude. Also, that makes 2 Lip Critic shows that I have paid tickets to see and did not attend.
Well, why didn't you go to the last one? That one.
Some shit was going on in my personal life. Let's put it like that.
Shit happens, man. I understand.
Shit was happening. But actually, there's one in not Philly. They're doing it like in a weird, like goofy ass town in like lower Pennsylvania, like near like York, PA. Maybe if Luke makes the trip, maybe we could do the one that's a little closer for you, so you just don't have to go all the way to New York.
Jake, I think.
Or if you want to go to Brooklyn, do it, bro.
I think there's a better tour that I should make my way up to see you for, and that, my friends, is whatever it's fucking called, the Infinite Anxiety Tour of 2025, the Viagra Boys tour.
Don't tell me I missed this.
No,
don't tell me I missed.
They just announced it like a couple days ago.
I've been waiting.
Yeah, so they're touring the U.S. starting September of next year.
September? What the fuck?
Okay, but like it's all pre-sale.
Hang on.
But Jake, look at this. They have a show in Brooklyn Thursday, September 25th. They also have a show on a Saturday in Philly. I will no longer be a student. I will work.
That's fair.
I will hopefully be working a full-time job and not living with my parents at that point.
Epic.
So, with that being said,
Franklin Music Hall, kind of epic.
That'd be so easy to make a damn trip.
Brooklyn Mirage. All right, well, I'm trying to think what would be more fun. What would be more fun? A day in Philly sucks, so we might as well go to fucking New York.
But we can go to fucking
I mean, if you really want to be sneaky with it, we could meet in the middle and just like kind of like traject out our fucking areas and see what the nearest one in between is.
Yeah, that's also true.
But
if we wanted to do a meetup, but at the same time, it's like, what's the fun in that, man?
Let's do fucking the GEP. 2/3 of the GEP boys, the Chuckle Sandwiches, I like to call it, the Chuckle Sandwich GEP boys do New York. Come on.
How does it feel knowing that we have outlived Chuckle Sandwich and other rival podcasts?
Boom. That's what I gotta say about that.
Like they're ending. I feel like every podcast we used to joke about doesn't do anything anymore.
Yeah. Man, I wonder what's going to happen at episode 180. Anyway.
I don't know.
But yeah, I think we're outliving because, as Randy Macho Man Savage once said, cream of the crop, rise to the top.
Rise to the top.
Oh, yeah.
That is so real. I'm currently trying to rise to the top. Jake, I know I've said this so many times on different occasions, but it's actually true this time. I'm starting to work out again.
Yeah, let's go.
Jake, I did my first workout yesterday. This is the perks of having a physical trainer as your stepdad. You can just go to him and he'll train and plan a workout for you. So
epic.
That's what
like when I asked Jackson's dad to make me a fucking workout plan.
Dude, you know what's so funny? I remember looking at that shit and I was like, yo, what if I did this shit? And then like all three of us were doing the same workout plan. And then I was like...
I do it, and then I'm like, I'm not training to run a fucking marathon. What the fuck is he doing?
Well, I think Jackson's dad literally was training for a race or something. Like
he said, he told me, he's like, yeah, his cousins are doing an Ironman, and they're like, yeah, we'll just give Jake the workout. And I was just like,
did you regret it?
I mean, I did it like twice, so like,
yeah, so
not too much, and I didn't have to pay him. Shout out to Regan for that. I appreciate it.
I'm trying to work out a few times, like 3 to 4 times a week, and then on days that I'm not working out, I'm doing 100 push-ups and like a few burpees just to be like, you know, I fucking hate burpees, but it's just like you gotta do what you gotta do.
Get it, burpees,
No, yeah, yesterday I had my first workout. It was pretty good. I played basketball last week.
Hell yeah.
Dude, it was so bad.
Damn, really?
I am so incredibly out of shape.
Is it true what they say?
About what?
White man can't jump?
Not anymore. I used to be able to.
Damn.
But, yeah. Can't jump. Never have been able to.
I can't play basketball. I'm not my throw is just so horrendous that it's like I'll just embarrass myself. What's it called? My shot. Sorry.
Shot.
My shot. Listen, this is
playing
why
football.
I'm a baseball guy, so I don't like. I'm so bad at basketball that it like even when people are like, "Yo, let's just shoot around," I'm like, no, please, seriously, come on, guys. Like,
You can't be that bad.
Like, I'm so bad, bro. I can't shoot. There's something about it where my brain, every time I shoot, it's always either 3 inches to the right or 3 inches to the left. I can't center the fucking thing. I can't make it to save my life unless it's a fucking layup. That's it.
Whenever you shoot it to the left, Jake, just be a big body in the post. Just fucking put a butt into someone and then fucking back them down and shoot a layup.
But God forbid they pass me the rock. What do? Do I bitch out and do I pass it to someone else? Sooner or later they'll pick up. They'll be like, why is Jake always passing it? Fucking shoot. And then I embarrass by itself.
Jake, it just sounds like you need to practice is what it sounds like.
Yeah, perhaps.
But no, so I played basketball last week. I'm trying to play like once a week just to stay more active. I'm so out of shape. It's actually insane. Like, it's so bad. And then I worked out yesterday. So fucking sore. And then I did 100 push-ups today. Regretted it immediately. So
nah, that's epic. You're epic for that.
I'm just doing what I can.
Nah, I get that. I chilled for working out. There was a period where I'm like, this might be a little sad, but I'm gonna be vulnerable in the podcast. There was a period where I would go to the gym twice a day just because like other people, you know, I'm not alone. I could go see other people.
Well, don't you work in your basement or work out in your basement?
No.
Or
well, my dad's basement. I call it the trap because it looks. If you ever see the photo, it looks like. Are you drinking a candle right now?
No, this is water.
Oh, it looked like a candle for whatever reason. Like the base of a can. Like, look at that. Doesn't that look like a candle?
Yeah, bro.
Besides the point. But I go to Planet Fitness and I'm like, man, I'm not doing anything. I'm not speaking to anyone. I should go to Planet Fitness, and I did. There was a day, not proud of this. I went three times in a day.
You weren't giving yourself any rest.
Nah, but listen, dog. You do a different body part every single day, or every single fucking 3 hours, it felt like.
What if you went in and there was also another guy who went in like 3 times and you were just
we'd have to become friends. I'd have to go up to him and be like, dog, come on. We know what you're doing.
That's what's so funny. It's like so
Let's
easy.
be friends. Come on.
It's so easy for guys to become friends with one another because literally all you have to do is just be like, hey, we both did the same thing today, going to the gym 3 times in a row.
Do you
want to fuck?
Yo, so I also don't have any friends and have no one to talk to in my social life. Let's be friends. Let's communicate. Let's bond.
That is the one thing that is nice about having a roommate is like, even if I like go home and I'm just done with my day, like I still have like a little bit of social interaction where I'm just like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, this guy's here. I could be like, oh, yeah, I'm fucking talking to this person.
It's a little lonely with it, TBH. Not even gonna front, but it also it has its downsides, but it also has its perks.
There are a lot of perks of living alone, I would think. For if I hadn't already promised my current roommate that I would be living with him next year, I've legitimately thought about getting my own place, and I feel like it'd be chill. Could have a balcony.
It's pretty sick with it. I don't have a balcony, unfortunately.
Is your apartment within a like apartment complex, or is it like it's dope?
Yeah, just no balcony.
Yeah. Well,
I think that'd be sick though. Like a balcony would be kind of dope.
Eating a honey bun on a balcony. What is it? Eating a burger on a balcony. Have you ever heard that?
Eating a burger with no honey mustard. Eating a burger with no honey mustard.
No, I think it's like eating Subway on a balcony. Eating a Subway sandwich on a balcony. Eating a Subway sandwich
with no honey mustard.
What the fuck
eating
is
a burger
it?
with no honey mustard.
I think it's eating a Subway sandwich on a balcony. Eating a Subway sandwich on a balcony. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Do you know what he's saying?
Eating a Subway sandwich on a balcony. Eating a Subway sandwich on a balcony. And he's like going like this. He's like hypnotizing you.
Subway sandwich on a balcony.
Oh my god, I can't take it anymore.
Eating a burger with no honey and mustard. Luke.
Eating a burger with no honey mustard.
Luke, how's Thanksgiving?
Oh shit, yeah. Thanksgiving was fine. My sister goes to college in the state of Georgia, and due to athletic, because she plays sports.
How close is she to Florida?
Not close. I don't think.
So you wouldn't say that she's next to the Florida Georgia line?
That was good.
Thanks.
Baby,
I've been practicing that one all week.
Make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise.
There we go.
Yeah, you like that, guys?
I was practicing that one all day, bro.
If you want a Luke Stone country album, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think.
Thanks, appreciate it.
But yeah, she lives in Georgia for school, and so because she plays on an athletic team of some sort, I just won't say what because I don't want to dox my sister.
Of some sort.
She couldn't leave for a break. Or it's not that she couldn't leave for break, but she only had like a day or two to be gone. So
she's mad far, so like yeah.
So we went and saw her.
Oh.
And it was a good time.
That's chill. I just went to go see family as well, and it was a chill time.
Was there any stinkers in the food this year? Did you have any bad? Be honest.
I don't think I will be honest, just because other people made it. I'm not making no enemies. No, that's a joke. All the food was good. This is the first time I've ever I didn't have 2 Thanksgivings in one day, because it's always my family's and then like my mom's side and then my dad's side. So this was the first time I didn't do that. It was mom's the actual Thanksgiving, and then the next day was dad's. So I was able to pig out on my dad's food because my dad is a fucking good cook, bro. Dog, awesome. He deep fries the turkey.
That's how you know. Have you ever seen videos of people fucking that up?
Yes, and it's insane.
It is so funny.
I didn't realize how dangerous, because my dad always did this. I didn't realize how dangerous it was until like I was like maybe 15. I'm like, Dad, you do that? And he's like, yeah, you just don't fill it all the way. Like, these people are fucking idiots.
He's like, yeah, you just make sure a bird fits in it. I mean, it's like,
yeah, you just make sure a bird fits in it, bro. Water displacement, bro. That fucking guy in the bathtub, what's his name? Socrates? Who was the guy that discovered water displacement?
William Taft? I don't know.
I don't know, sounds about right.
Let's look it up. It was John Displacement.
The inventor of water displacement. John Displacement.
Who discovered water?
Was it Galileo? Or am I making that up?
It was the ancient Greek mathematician and inventor Archimedes. Archimedes. Am I saying that wrong?
I have no idea.
Archimedes.
I just remember Archimedes.
Archimedes. That's how you say it.
Archimedes.
Archimedes. That's how I'm fucking saying his name. I don't give a shit.
I don't know how we would title this episode Archimedes, but we gotta, bro.
Archimedes.
Archimedes.
Eureka!
Yeah, Archimedes.
The story of Archimedes from an article from the University of Akron.
I remember, bro, because there was something about him where they're like, oh yeah, they were like, yo, dog, we need to measure some shit, but like it was like a ball or something. They're like, we need to measure something, but we can't get an accurate ruler like rating. How do we measure the volume of this thing? And he was sitting in the tub and he's like, yo, the water rose when I got in the tub. Does that mean the water has been displaced? So then he put the ball in the water. He's like, oh my God, we can measure the water and figure out how big the ball is based on the water displacement from the glass. And that is all to say, please don't deep fry turkey. You will die. Don't do it. You will die.
You will fuck it up. I saw so many videos of people deep frying turkeys inside of their home.
That's insane. That is insane.
And like a tiny ass fucking fryer. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You're going to kill yourself.
If and everyone not die you love, that, then I don't even know, bro. That's just like a fucking.
I'm scratching my balls like hard as fuck right now. Just wanted to let you know. No, but yeah, frying that turkey, it's crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
No, yeah. I would say the big dud for Thanksgiving food from me. And
There's no way you just dropped that and you're just like going on.
And I told her this. I told her this straight up. It was good. Don't get me wrong, but my mom has started using a new mac and cheese recipe. Fuck that shit. I make mac and cheese way better.
How come I'm not in the cool kids club that gets mac and cheese on Thanksgiving? I have never had mac and cheese on Thanksgiving, and I feel like I'm missing out.
You're neither side of your family?
No. Because every time I bring it up, they're like, that's not Thanksgiving.
That's literally Thanksgiving food.
They don't. They don't rock with it. They just don't rock with it.
What the fuck is on your Thanksgiving palate? Like, what does your family have?
The basics: turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, kielbasi. Do you fuck with kielbasi?
What is that?
It's like smoked sausage. It is
that's
fucking
good.
Best shit. I love it. Like, literally, no joke, they had a plate set aside for me. They're like, this is Jake's kielbasi. And I'm like, thank you so much. Because I love kielbasi. And just like the basics, like corn and shit. Like, it's never like we never go out of the box. Like, yeah. Every once in a while, my mom will try and spice it up. She's like, oh, here's some fucking rutabaga. I'm like, Mom, no one even knows what that is. Why are you doing this? Like, make mac and cheese. Like,
my one thing, this is not a hot take, but cranberry sauce is fucking so ass. It's crazy.
I don't fuck with cranberry sauce.
It's so bad. And then,
dog, you ever see that shit come out of the tube, like fucking that one jug of milk in that episode of SpongeBob where it's like hanging, it's like shaking it, like that's not appetizing.
Yeah, it like comes out like
yeah,
some shit like that.
Yeah, it's yucky, and then everyone's like, my favorite. I'm like,
cranberry sauce, my favorite.
Holographic meatloaf, my favorite.
No, yeah, fuck that shit. No, but my mom made a different recipe of mac and cheese, and she's like, it's easier to make. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, Mom. And I'm
shut up. I gotta stop yelling, bro.
But I'm just like, shut up. And then I kept being like, I make mac and cheese better.
Call her slur and threw it on the ground.
There's this recipe that I found on like Instagram like a year or two ago. It's fucking amazing. Some white girl made it, and it was awesome.
She's goated with it.
She is stopping the negative stereotype that white people don't season their food, because all of her recipes are great.
Hell yeah, I should try. I mean, now that I'm living on my own, I gotta start making food, bro.
How often do you cook?
I mean, so far I've been here for about a week, and I've made 2 things, and one of them I had to throw away. And it was not my fault, because I ordered chicken thighs, because let's be healthy. Let's grill up a whole thing of chicken thighs. POV, be me. Get the pan, put it on, put a little butter in the pan, skin side down, heat up, sear them bitches. Other side, get the whole cooked, put it on the plate, and I look at it. I'm like, what are these holes in the skin? That's a little alarming. But I'm like, okay, maybe it was just like, some shit. Feathers.
Oh no!
Straight
That's
up.
So
feathers.
awful.
I cut into it, and it's not the actual like fluffy feather part.
Yeah.
It was under the skin. They didn't pick it right. I guess they, instead of plucking them, they cracked them, because it was underneath the skin.
That's
I'm
vile.
looking at it, and I'm like, I spent $12 on this.
No, dude, I'm sorry. I just don't do chicken thighs anymore. I think I like chicken thighs a lot. I think they have a lot of flavor, but like, I don't know, chicken breast, it's safe, it's easy. Not a lot of flavor. Actually, that's a lie. You can make flavorful chicken breast. You just gotta cook it. Well.
I think I've chicken breasted myself out. I think I've eaten too much of it, where I'm just like, all right, I need something new, bro. I need some new shit.
Yeah, I've been making those like DGen meal the past 2 days. It is the laziest breakfast bowl of all time, maybe. Yeah. What I do is I get 2 medium-sized russet potatoes, and I wash them. I poke holes in it with a fork, and I nuke them in the microwave.
You poke holes with it. With a fork?
Yeah. I go like that, and then the potato juice squirts out on my face, and I go like that. And then I wipe my mouth, and then but whatever. And then so I let that cook in the microwave, and then while I'm doing that, I cook some sausage, like some like ground sausage, and I break it up into little pieces, and then I mix 3 eggs into the sausage after it is fully
boy
cooked.
Is getting his protein.
And I make a little sausage egg scramble. And this is all with no butter, by the way, so we're not getting those extra calories. I probably should get cooking spray. It'd probably make it better.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
But yeah, don't use butter because I'm watching the calories.
I got I can't believe it's not butter. I got that shit. It's like the like non-butter butter.
It's real.
Substitute, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I cook that. And then at this point, once it's done, I take it off of the stove. I get the potatoes. I cut them into a few pieces. And then I throw them into a bowl. I put salt on them. I mash them. Then I put the egg scramble on top. And then I put... normally, I would cook kale with the egg scramble. Like a shit ton of kale with it.
Okay.
But the only available bag of kale at the store the last time I went was at £1.
Holy fucking
I
shit.
do not need a pound of kale for any reason at all.
What the fuck?
So,
I don't think you'd ever need a pound of kale.
I just got like one of those like half baby lettuce like spinach mixes. And then I throw some mozzarella cheese in there. And then I dump
it. That's all. Brother, that is a bowl. If I've ever heard one.
It is so unbelievably filling. It is amazing. And then I dump Cholula hot sauce on it.
Damn, it just kept coming, bro. You did not stop. You just kept.
But it's low-key like the laziest meal ever. Like it really is. Like it's done in like 10 minutes.
I should have put a picture of the second meal after I made the chicken thighs, because it was literally just 2 pieces of steak. It was 2 pieces of meat that I just seared until they were accidentally well done. And I'm looking at this gray ass meat and I'm just like,
see, this is so fun,
Jesus.
because I feel like this is so fun because I feel like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but like even when you're living with your parents, no matter how old you are, unless you're like going to culinary school or something, I feel like when you live with your parents or you're staying with your parents, your intuition is like, I'm not allowed to cook unless I'm boiling water or using a microwave.
My thing with cooking is it's always like, when I was living with my parents, is like, oh, I can cook, because if I horribly fuck this up, then it's like, all right, I'll just eat fucking whatever the fuck. My refrigerator is hilarious. It truly is hilarious, and it's to the point where it's like, if I fuck this up,
boy refrigerator,
that there's a good amount of fruits and veggies in there, so I'll give myself that. It's not too, like when I first move in, the first like 3 days, the funniest shit
it's just like a half empty gallon of milk, some Gatorade,
pizza box, light Caesar dressing, CBD gummies. Those are the 3 things in my fridge for the first 3. I should have took a picture of it because it was the funniest shit. Every time I opened it, I was like, it was just the most
CBD
depressing
gummies.
shit ever.
That's the kicker,
right?
You have to put that in your fridge.
Yeah, the fucking the dispensary shit was like, oh, you put in your fridge.
You want to hear a funny story?
No.
No, but I was on the car ride with I was on a car ride down to see my sister, and my mom was.
You
in the
drove?
Car. I didn't drive. Well, we did drive. Yes.
Oh, you did mention you were driving. Oh fuck yeah, isn't that like mad far?
It's like a 10-hour drive, but we made.
Just a chill 10-hour drive.
But we were there. I mean, it was with our family, and we left like super early, so it really wasn't bad. But
10
anyway,
10 hours is pretty yucky.
My mom was like, "Luke, have you smoked weed before?" And I told her no. And then I said, "Well, actually, I have gotten Delta 8 because it's legal in my state." And she said, "Luke, why would you do that?"
Why? How dare you?
And I was like, "It's legal." And she was like, "You shouldn't do that just because it's illegal." And I said, "Well, you had no issue with me drinking alcohol." And then she killed herself. So
my facts. She couldn't handle my facts and logic.
Facts don't care about your feelings, Mom. Sorry,
homie. What is it? Homie, it's a yarmulke, no cap. What is it? That line?
It's Brody on the corner with a piece on his hip. Gave you a warning.
Yeah, that part.
Before you blow. What is it? Blow it in the sky.
We're talking about two totally different songs. I'm talking about the Ben Shapiro song where he's like, homie, it's a Yamaka, homie, no cap. What is the whatever.
He goes, homie, no cap. It's a Yamaka.
Homie, no cap.
And
it's
then he
Yamaka,
goes, and he
homie,
goes
no
like,
cap.
I'm talking WAP. This isn't a WAP. Or something like that. This is not WAP.
He's got an interesting voice, that Ben.
I ain't Ben Shapiro. That is another thing I'll say about the Luigi Mansion, the guy that killed the CEO. Ben Shapiro made some video where he's like, actually, it's not good that this CEO was murdered. And then like all of his comments were like, fuck you, Ben Shapiro. Like
Ben Shapiro.
All of his fans were turning on him. They were like, because he was like, the radical left is they're too hyped about this guy dying, and then all the comments were like, well, actually, we're all hyped about it too, Ben. So what are you gonna do?
Well, hey man, shit is crazy. What can you say?
No, but I was gonna say, Jake, that's like when you live with your parents, you feel like you can't really cook anything outside of like a few things. But once you live on your own and have your own like apartment with an actual kitchen, I feel like it unlocks your ability to finally start cooking stuff.
I just need some fucking time, bro. On God. Like, this whole, like, I finally understood seasonal depression because, like, I'm leaving work and I'm like, dog, it's pitch black outside.
Dude, it's fucking daylight savings, the fucking stupidest bullshit ever.
How am I
They made that shit for farmers, and now farmers don't fucking need that because they have alarm clocks just like the rest of us.
How am I supposed to have any time to go home and like, oh, time to fucking, let's make Dorito crusted chicken again? Like, how the fuck do I, like, how do I do that? And
have you made Dorito crusted chicken?
That's my meal, dude. Like, what are you talking about? That's my dish.
I've never had
Have
that.
I never talked about Dorito crusted chicken, bro?
You probably have mentioned it. I've never tried
You
it.
invite me to a cookout. They're like, oh, Jake, what are you bringing? Dorito crusted chicken. That is my move.
Do people like it? I mean,
yeah, I think. I mean, no one ever eats it, but like, yeah, no one ever eats it, but it's always. That was the time that I got, like, when I consumed the 150 milligram edible. And
I remember that story.
It was a great story, and I had the I had the Dorito crusted chicken, and no one ate it because we were just.
Were you just like?
I was like literally melting. Like, I never want to get that high again. That was the worst shit I've ever done in my entire life. I hated it.
It's real. No, I mean, we all have our signature dishes. I made mine in L.A. What did I make?
You made your fucking your pasta with sausage in it. Shit was mad good. Dude,
it's so easy. It's awesome. I love making that shit. I've not made that in so long. I should make that.
Simple with it, but also delicious with it. That's the sign of a good recipe.
Also delicious with it.
Dorito crusted chicken, that shit takes me minimum 3 hours, on God, because it's a fucking process, bro. It actually takes me a few days because you got to marinate the chicken in pickle juice and buttermilk.
My mac and cheese that my famous mac and cheese that I make for holidays, it takes me like a good 2 hours because I have to grate all the cheese.
Damn.
By hand.
Hand grating is the fucking move, though.
It is the move. Your cheese, it lasts just as long as you refrigerate it properly.
And it melts better because there's no caking agents with the shredded cheese in the bag.
It does. And yeah, I need to start doing that shit.
Speaking of shit. It's everywhere. Who's ever said editing, just put like a fart sound, like when I did the pause. Oh, well. You're editing.